everyone, my name's Tony Fox from Mrs. Fox's Plans. I have two things to do today. One is set up for next week in my cousin, and two is to show you the latest and greatest from my Faded Chronicles sub, which I get through our local Australian Fave Things collective. So the beauty of this is we get it directly from an Australian company, so she must get them in advance, and then that way, as soon as it's posted, 2 days later, we get them. I think there is, sorry about the noise, I think there's a backlog of some of the die cuts, so this looks like it's a whole bunch of die cuts in here from previous kits, so that's what I think you'll find this is. So let's go through what we've got. Okay, oh, look at that, isn't that beautiful? The colours of birds. This looks like the current one. And then we have the business card. He found himself wandering at times, especially in the autumn, about the wild lands, and strange visions of mountains that he had never seen came into his dreams. J.R.R. Tolkien. And then we have another one, a thank you, so that's a thank you card. This is like a linen feel, so this one's actually quite cute. Let's see if you can get a good picture on that. So this is last month's, and then this must be from last month's as well. So we've got caught up with our die cuts that were held up in the Canada postal strike. I have a feeling that was what the problem was. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we've got a pencil board, and it is stunning. That is so good. So it's like a plastic, so it's actually perfect for my, which I have over on my other desk for my TN. It's absolutely perfect size. I love that. Okay, so we've got it's more of a peachy, so this is the February kit, so I love all these. We've got a little bit of foiling there. I love the little directional. And then we've got our deco sheet with our corner pieces. That's a big corner piece, so that could go that way or can go straight up. These were great when I was using my Take a Note last year, my A5. And then we've got, there's a little bit of foiling there, and I love these little accents. Oh, we have a fountain pen, which, oh, funnily enough, I happen to have. That's too funny. And butterflies, those that know me know I love butterflies. As you can see, I've got tattoos of butterflies and dragonflies. So this is just stunning. These are beautiful. Ooh, I like this. So this is all the February, so I might actually use this. Oh, and then here's our 1 to 31s, and they're kind of like a rose gold foil. I don't know if you can really see them with this light, but I like that. That's typewriter type. Coming from a typist, that's pretty classical. And so these ones are washi deco, and they're all kiss cut. Oh, that little butterfly's on its own. A couple of those little pieces are on their own. And again, we've got the foiling. We've got our large deco sheets, like a long sheet. This is perfect for my daily pages. Oh, I like this. Oh, I do like these scrap papers. This is a first torn paper sheet. And then we've got our February stickers. Well, seeing as though we have this, and February forms part of, well, last week, but this week, we may be using these in our daily pages. So now we will get and do our weekly. So the week we're up to at the moment, today is Sunday the 2nd of February. I just cannot believe I'm saying that. It is February. My baby boy turns 28. Is he 28? Not Tony. 94. Yes, he's 28. Gosh. Not good when you don't remember how old your child is. So my baby's turning 28 this month. So what I might do is, because I lost this for a while, and I did remember that this is the Coffee Monsterz Co, Helen's tape, and I do remember these fit the cousin, but I think because they're a little bit transparent, let's just take this and see whether we need to. Yep, I think I'm going to wipe these out. So let's do that first, and then we'll go through and we'll use these. So I'm going to use these. This is from, I don't know if you can see this or this well. I don't know if it's put in closer, if it makes it easier or worse. Sometimes camera is really shocking. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Okay, so what have I got? I have got a cousin kit. This is a very old kit, and it's Summer Fun. So I've got 1, 2, and 1 twice. So I'm trying to utilize all my old kits. This is one of those occasions, and because we're still in the middle of summer here in Australia, I thought I would grab this, which is beach themed, which goes a little bit, the colours aren't exactly right. They're not really matching well, but hey, I'm going to go with it. Let's do this. So the thing that I am missing is my sleep chart, so I'll grab one of those. I don't really need that. I can do this. So let's grab these out. Let me just grab those out, and I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, and so let's have a look. We'll go with the colourful ones. I think I've got grey ones. So I've got these ones. Which would use those? Alright, which ones should we use? I think I might use the pink ones. I think I need to get rid of that. Alright, so first of all, let's wipe this out. So I am going to take the boxes out because I think that it might look better without the boxes. So if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming along and checking out my videos. And if you've been here for a while, I really appreciate. Thank you so much for coming back. I do a lot of crazy content on these kind of videos. Sometimes I'll do videos on how to store certain things, stickers, washi. I talk about my life living with chronic pain conditions, and I'm in and out of hospital a lot, so I do talk about that a little bit. Yeah, so I talk about whatever topics come to mind with craft. I do have a little thing coming up that I want to show you that I've just ordered, but I'll do that in the next video. So if you're into those type of things, then I'd love if you could subscribe and press the bell notification for when I come out with more content. But just a warning, I do have a couple of unusual things, let's just put it that way, coming. I've got some stuff from Temu, if that will help you. Oh no, this is ripping in places that don't want it to rip. Okay, let's just get this out. Washi is great, but it is so delicate. You've got to be so careful. Just when you'll see in a minute that it's torn, and I don't know if it's usable. But yes, I discovered this little craft project. If I can find what it's actually called, it's a Japanese thing. So what it is you get like a scene. So whether it be like a restaurant scene, a house scene, and then you get a whole bunch of tiny little stickers. And what the project is that you build up the room scene using these little stickers. So when I get this done, I will film a couple of videos doing these. If you'd like to see that, then stick around for my next video. Now look at that. Why does that happen? It's stuck to the... There it is there. I don't understand if there's a way to stop that happening. If anyone knows, can you please tell me? I just think that it, I know that it sometimes happens to older washi tapes, but this is only new. I'm going to try and peel all the way to Sunday. If anyone knows of an easy way to use this, please, in the comments. I'd love some help, because obviously I'm not coping. And I just think they're so cute. We've got the little emoji there. It's Friday. Yes. I think I can get away with the Wednesday because none of the words were touched, so we're going to use this. Just don't tell anyone that some of it's missing. Saturday and Sunday. The other thing is I do not have a weekend banner on this, but that's okay. We can do without that. Goodness me. Okay, this is not going well. I don't know. I may actually cut this bit out. I'm really making a meal of this. Okay, the idea sounded better than the delivery, I think. Okay, so we'll do this week. We shall put this here. And notes. Notes. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that. I might use it at the bottom. Okay, so let's do our washi and see if we have better success with this washi. So, yeah, I don't know if I've spoken about it yet, but last week I was taken to hospital by ambulance on last Wednesday night, not the one just gone, the one before. I had terrible trouble with pain in my hip, and by about 10 o'clock at night when I was trying to go to bed, I couldn't walk. So we made the decision that I need to go to hospital and find out what was going on. Spent 5 days in there. They're worried that maybe my hip replacement is starting to fail. It's now 10 years old. It'll be 10 years old in June, which is, you know, they are designed to last a lot longer than that, but with someone that has chronic health conditions like myself, chronic pain conditions, not unusual for things to break down in our bodies. So we're doing some more investigation into that, and then on top of that I had a clash with my sacroiliac joint, which is a really big joint in your back that was giving me grief, which is the reason I couldn't walk. But I got the pain under control. They gave me a few exercises, and we're doing I've got to have a bone scan done and to see whether or not there is any hot spots in my hip, which would indicate that the replacement is failing. So fingers crossed that's not the case, that it was just a random. I've had as much severe pain as I had that Wednesday, but I still have some. Yesterday we went out for a few hours looking at houses, so we were out for the whole day doing a little bit of walking, not a lot. And yeah, had a terrible afternoon of pain, but got through it. It is the joys of living with the complex regional pain syndrome and fibromyalgia. It's certainly the beast of all beasts when it comes to living chronic pain, but that's my life. So yes, we went house hunting, so we're contemplating where we live on the Gold Coast. I've been living here for 25 years in and around this area, and I'm just over it. I'd like to move a bit closer to where my son and future daughter-in-law live, but it's not near water, and both myself and my other half like to be near the water. So we've been looking at houses. So we saw houses. It was really random. So we saw the very first house that we saw was really, really old, and you could tell that an older couple lived there because everything that was done around the house, you could tell he did it himself. It wasn't done professionally, and you could tell, like a classic example, he had a sink in the backyard where obviously the lady did her planting, and all it was you could tell he'd gone to the tip and just grabbed a sink and had it stuck in the ground, and then he just built with second-hand timber bits and pieces all around it and made it. So it was just a tub with no taps or anything in the middle of the yard on this bench. And it was just like, oh my goodness, just stuff like that. It was crazy stuff. So obviously that was a no, I don't think so. So it's interesting how people do things. And then the next house that we saw was stunning, beautiful, beautiful home. The only issue is the main bedroom is upstairs, and that's the only thing that is upstairs. Everything else is downstairs. And for someone with a chronic pain condition, stairs sometimes can be a nightmare for me. So that was, oh, I don't know. I do love that house, and I certainly would be able to live in there. There's only thing that we'd have to do to move into that one is put air conditioning. For some reason it doesn't have any air conditioning, but yesterday was a really hot day and it seemed to be fine. But so that is a positive. So yeah, that's another thing. And then another house that we went to look at was near the water, but it was a very, very old house that needed a lot of work. And if you know me and my other half, a lot of work isn't something that we want to entertain. So yes, lots to consider, I think. And then we drove past another couple of houses, and it's interesting I think when you're house hunting, you need to see places at different times of the day. Seeing as it was a Saturday, there was kids playing, but they were like teenage age kids, and I have to say the kids were I don't know the right way to say it. Kids were rat bags, really. They were, yeah. And the property the property that was across the road from one of the houses that we were looking at, you could tell what it was overgrown and not cared for, and the kids were outside, screaming and yelling and playing. And then when we drove out, they had the garage door open, and you could tell it was a hoarder's house because there was stuff everywhere. The garage was piled high full of rubbish. So interesting. I don't know if I'd like to live next to people that don't really look after their house, and the kids are a little bit questionable, what to say. But anyway, that was one of the houses that we didn't really like, so that was not going to be an option. But it's interesting. Let me know down in the comments, when you go to buy a house or go to move in somewhere, what do you take into consideration? Do you go and check your neighbours out, or the neighbours have absolutely nothing to do with what your decision-making process? Actually, no, I don't go with green. Yeah, I'd like to know. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to those type of things? Do you think that it's good to be able to check out your neighbours beforehand? Because let's face it, if you buy a property and you move in and then you find out you have the neighbours from hell that you can't live with, then that's not going to be pretty. Alright, this week I'm going to track. Make sure I do some videos. Where's my medication? Yeah, so it's interesting. You just, yeah, I don't know. How do you check to make sure you've got good neighbours before you buy a house? If anyone's got any hints, I mean, you could go over at random times at night and have a look, see what's going on. I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover, let's be honest. You know, just because somebody drives a certain car or keeps their house a certain way doesn't make them a bad person. And they could be great neighbours. So I don't know how you check through that and sort that out. Okay, let me see. This week I've got my dogs being groomed. I've got a follow-up with my doctor at some ungodly hour at 7:45. Then I've got an x-ray or ultrasound here on my hand. And to be honest, I think that's all I've got booked in this week. So let's get those down. The groomers. Doctor, my pain doctor. To sort out my pain management, and it is my hand x-ray and ultrasound. And I think that's it. So I might see if I've got some dots here. Maybe I should use these little guys. Oh, these ones are a bit cute. Just use these as little icons. So, just to do icons, just for fun. They don't really mean anything specific, but I think they do. These are monthly icons. So this is July. But I'm just going to use them as just fun little icons instead of dots. And they made it, they're washi paper too, which is just, they just melt into the paper. Look at this little washi. So yes, the thought of packing up and moving, not my favourite thing to do. But it's also exciting if you're heading off to a new destination, I guess. And can you believe it? We have already gone through the month of January. It is Valentine's Day next week. That's just crazy. Is it me, or is time just flying so fast? I just feel like it is. I just feel like the years just fly so much quicker as we get older. I'm going to leave that sun. I'm going to keep that one. Bunny. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to use it. Ooh, little butterfly. Yeah, I just feel like you just get into the month and all of a sudden it's the end of the month. It's crazy. That's so cute. Okay, well I think that's it for the week. So we've got the week set up. I went and had a quick check of the month of February. I put in some bits and pieces. I was going to put the boxes in, but I don't think I'll bother. I think I'll leave that for the time being. And I'll put these at the front. I'll put these away. And then let's go and do the daily pages. Put those away. Okay, so what I might do is, because I haven't done this page yet, let's use, so we have February, which I don't know, do we need to put a February? What do you think, guys? Do we really need to put a February? I suppose we could. Let's see, what is a big decorator? If we use that one there, I like this one. So this is washi paper, so it's very delicate, so you've just got to be careful. Get out our February. What else can we put here? Since of February really it's Valentine's month, so let's see if we've got something. Okay, we've got two of these, so we might as well use one. It's one of these. This beautiful one. I think I might leave that for the time being and see. I can't remember, what did I do for January? Oh, for January I just, yeah, that was a Graceful Muse, so I've got, this is coming, so I wonder if I've got another one, so if I do I'll put that through. Okay, let's keep going. So I've already done today, so we're up to Monday. I really love this piece too. So as you know, when I do these daily pages, there's no kind of rules, or I just put down pieces wherever I feel I want to, and then I just write around them. I actually find it, I don't know what you guys are like, but I find it hard to write when I haven't actually got any decoration on a page. I tend not to do it, and I tend not to write. So if I have them pre-decorated, I will most definitely write on them. Isn't it strange how we get so set in our ways? Now these are long ones, but they're not going to fit across the page, are they? They're too big. I'd like to capture, so we'll not leave that. Oh, I've got to use these. Definitely. I love this one. I hope she uses this one again. Torn pages. Perfect. Look at that. it's almost like it's a book that she's written and torn out of the page. So then I might just put something down here. It's got some quite dark pieces in this. Actually here, I like this, nothing will ever change. There will be no, if nothing changes, there will be no butterflies. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. Oh, it's true. That is so true. So let's put our butterfly over here. Very strong one, this one, because of the black. It's a very strong sticker. So let's soften it down with a softer sticker here. And then we'll come back and we'll put some little bits and pieces around. So how do we go in here? So this piece is another stand-up piece, so let's do this one. Stunning. Look at that, it's just beautiful. I'm just trying to lift it back up off the page so it doesn't crinkle, but I don't like my chances. See, they've got a bit of a crease in there. Oh my goodness, I really made a mess of that. Oh no, it's gone, it's flattened down. Let's check the other side though. Oh yep, no, it's okay. There we go. It's flattened out now. Oh, that's better. Saved. Because it's such a bold piece, I think I might put this one over here too. So yeah, so back to the whole house hunting thing. So yeah, as I said, I've been in this area for 25 years, so where we're looking at is closer into the city, so off the Gold Coast, which, as I said, I've been a Gold Coast girl now for 25 years. It's not in the city, but it's certainly more city-like than I'm used to. But the big things that we have to worry about is obviously healthcare for myself. Like, say for instance, if an incident happened like the other day, we knew which hospital I could go to and be put under the care of my pain doctors, and I'm taken straight in. I even know what ward and all the nurses that I'm with. So do I still then, if I get into crisis, I can't be brought here because it's a 45-minute to an hour drive to, and an ambulance won't do that. They have to take you to the nearest medical facility. I'm privately I've got private health insurance, so I go to a private hospital, but you get given the choice of the local hospitals. So do I then change all my medical healthcare professionals and get a new pain team? It's a very, very big consideration for me and my chronic health conditions. Or do I, for the time being, still remain under the care of my current team and commute down here? So, anyway, it's early days. Those are all the things that we have to worry about when we think about moving. But I think it'd be nice to refresh, have a bigger place where I can spread out my craft, lots of places where I could film. yeah, so it's a lot to be considered. You have to change everything. Like I have to get new vets for the dogs. It's just a lot. And I'd be a similar distance away from my son and daughter-in-law, but at the moment there's only one major arterial road that you can get to their place from here, and that road is notoriously congested. It is the worst road in Queensland, and there's always accidents and delays, and it's just like a big car park. So we wouldn't have that. We'd have several different ways to get to my son and daughter-in-law's house. So although distance-wise it's not too dissimilar, but we would definitely get there a lot quicker. So there's that. I've got a girlfriend that lives up that way, so we'd be able to go and have coffee dates. I would have to change my nail tech who I've been seeing for nearly 15 years, which is scary. Very scary. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know how much I lost. I just looked up and the battery was flat. So what I'm going to do, I've done the setup, so I will just go through and do a flip, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, it says February, so as I said, I haven't done too much. I haven't put any boxes in, and this is this week, so I've just got my appointments in, which I will do. Actually no, I'm going to, I don't know if they're in this kit. I don't know if I've got any arrows. Nope, so I'll grab some arrows and put those in later. So I've got my appointments in that I know of, and then I'll do my to-dos. I'll put these little icons in. Then I put the Graceful News Faded Chronicles. I did the Faded Chronicles stickers here, and I put the new February. This I'd already done. This is today. Then I've got Monday done. Got Tuesday. I love these. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's it. If you've stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, if you give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, if you could do so, and then press that bell notification to be alerted when I come out with my next video. As I said, I'm going to film these little things that I just got from Temu, so that's what I'm going to do next, which should be coming soon. But that's it for me for now. Ciao for now. Bye.